Uh, Good day, everyone. Today, I will be discussing international trends in assessment practice by focusing on the large scale assessment. Basically, my presentation will explain what large scale assessment are and also discuss their values within the South African educational environment and reflect on their importance in my own educational context. Assessment has evolved significantly over the past few decades around the world. Educational systems are moving beyond assessing individuals in the classroom to evaluating how effectively entire system prepares learners for future success. This international trend has resulted in the increased use of large scale assessment, which provide valuable information, not results, for government and policymakers, researchers, and educators. Large scale assessment are standardized assessment administered to large groups of learners at international or national level. Unlike classroom assessment, which are used to monitor the progress of individual learners, large scale assessment evaluate the overall performance of educational system. Their primary purpose is to measure learners' knowledge, skills in the key learning areas such as reading, mathematics, and science, while allowing meaningful comparison across provinces, countries, and over time. Two of the most two of the most recognized international large-scale assessment are the Progress in International Reading Literacy Study, also known or commonly known as PIRLS, and also the Trends in International Mathematics and Science Study, or rather say the teams TIMSS. The PIRLS measures the reading comprehension abilities of grade 4 learners because reading is regarded as the foundation for learning across all subjects. TIMSS TIMSS assess mathematics and science achievement among grade 4 and grade 8 learners, providing information about learners' conceptual understanding and problem solving abilities. These studies conduct, conducted conducted regularly using internationally comparable assessment frameworks, enabling countries to monitor progress and evaluate effectiveness of their educational system. South Africa has participated in both PIRLS and TIMSS for several years. The results have highlighted important strengths and challenges within our educational system. While South Africa has shown gradual improvement in some areas, the results also reveal that many learners continue to struggle with foundational reading, mathematics, and science skills. Factors contributing to this outcome also include socio-economic inequalities, unequal access to learning resources, language barriers, overcrowded classrooms, and difference in teacher support across schools. The COVID 19 pandemic further widened existing learning gaps, particularly among learners from disadvantaged communities. Despite these challenges, large scale assessments are extremely valuable in the South African educational environment. Firstly, they provide reliable, reliable evidence that informs educational policies uh, and curriculum development. The Department of Basic Education uses funding from this assessment to identify priority areas requiring intervention and support. Secondly, large-scale assessment promote accountability by showing whether educational reforms are producing the intended improvement. They allow South African to compare its performance with other countries and learn from successful international educational system. Thirdly, this assessment helps identify educational inequalities by analyzing results according to provinces, language, school location, and socio-economic status. Policymakers gain a clear understanding of where additional resources and support are most needed. This contributes to more equitable educational planning. However, it is also important to recognize that large-scale assessment should not be viewed as the only measures of educational quality. Learner achievement is influenced by many contextual factors. Assessment results should therefore be interpreted alongside information about school condition, teachers' capacity, and learner background. In my own educational context as a special teacher, the findings from large-scale assessment are highly relevant. They remind me that literacy development is fundamental to success in every subject. Strong reading skill in learners' home language create a solid foundation for learning additional languages and understanding complex academic context. The evidence from PIRLS and the TIMSS encourage me to use assessment not only to assign marks but also to identify learning difficulties early and provide meaningful support. It motivates me to use continuous assessment, varied teaching strategies, and differentiated instruction to accommodate learners with different abilities and learning needs. As a teacher, I believe assessment should guide learning and improve teaching practices and help every learner reach their full potential. In conclusion, our large-scale assessments have become an important international trend because they provide reliable information about quality of education system. In South Africa, they contribute to policy development, educational improvement, and create greater accountability while highlighting areas that require additional support for teachers. This assessment proves valuable evidence that can strengthen classroom practice and improve their learner outcomes. When used responsibly, large-scale assessments are not simply tools for ranking countries, but powerful instruments for promoting educational quality, equity, and continuous improvement. Thank you.